So recently I built the ship. This is the Excelsior class cruiser. It is one of the most powerful ships I've made to date, and it mostly follows the spin to win, hit them with railguns really hard meta that a lot of ships go for nowadays. It has a relatively high amount of artillery turrets. Being a cruiser, it can take some hits, so I figured why not go in close and kill people with artillery turrets. So it's got those. I went for these like clean white lines, the red splotches mixed in. This color scheme specifically has been done on a couple of ships of mine before. At least not the ones released to the public, but I've done it before. And it's got some texturing in here, which I've started doing recently, and I really like texturing my blocks and my paint. So, yeah, it adds a nice new layer to your main color and kind of keeps it from looking drab. It allows you to spice it up so that there is no point that just seems super flat. This ship is pretty much the same thing, but instead it is green with white, and I like green. Most of my ships are green, so I painted it green. I'm going to go quickly over like specs of this ship. It has, I believe, 21 railguns. We have 9 up here. Protected front area. They all have at least 3 layers of heavy on them. And then back here we've got 12 exposed ones. These are kind of for like first strike capabilities. The idea is once you shoot at your enemy and you've been in combat for a bit, they get shot off. I tried to armor them, but it really just didn't look good, so I decided not. They're going to stay as like exposed first strike weapons for now. There's also 16 artillery turrets on the ship. We've got 3 on top, 1 on the bottom, 12 total with 6 on each side here. There's also 1 Gatling turret. I honestly don't know why I put this here. I would need at least 1 more on the bottom to be able to cover blind spots from like drones and such, but it's there. So it is what it is. All of these turrets come with auto repair systems underneath them, except for this one for some reason. I should probably fix that. It's auto repair under here and under all of these, and there's also auto repair on all of these railguns here, especially the ones on the inside. For thrusting, we have a lot of thrusters. We've got the main thrust pack, which really isn't that powerful. It's just like your average size thrust pack, and then under here we have about 8 large thrusters and a plethora of smaller hydrogen thrusters, which give this thing a great amount of upward thrust for its size. Other ships of this size definitely struggle with how much thrust they're getting, and this ship is able to dodge other shots with ease. It generally flies like a much smaller ship would, but it's larger. This version here is 25,000 PCU. It comes equipped with, I believe, 3 assemblers and 2 refineries with full upgrade modules. There's a survival kit, and there's a small amount of interior in both of these. So I think it's about time I go inside to show that off, kind of. We've got a small airlock here. I'm going to go inside. We've got the upper floor. This is just kind of where you can log out and stuff to make this place feel like you can actually live in it. Most of my ship's interiors are minimalistic. They don't have much going on. They're pretty small. This one is no different. And this is the CIC. It's got full heavy armor and then gyroscope armor in the front, which helps protect against the tanks in the front exploding. This is the ship when I'm flying around. It's got a relatively decent amount of acceleration, as you've seen before. And the railgun shots from this look pretty cool. It's a lot of firepower. This version here is the light version. It is like the version over here, except it has less PCU and is generally less powerful than this ship. Because this ship was at 25,000 PCU, I figured by removing most of the auto repair systems on everywhere but the internal railguns here, I'd be able to get it under that limit, and it was pretty easy. I also removed other stuff such as heat vents and a couple of excess conveyor tubes, which weren't really that PCU efficient, to be able to sneak this in at about 19,200 PCU, which leaves you a little bit of room on Keen survival servers for like a miners. This version is also a little bit lighter, however, due to lost thrusters here and there, I would believe that it accelerates slightly slower than this ship here. This ship will be uploaded onto the workshop when I release this video. This ship over here is going to stay private. It will not be uploaded onto the workshop. If you want to find it, I believe the Steam workshop links will be in the description, so pretty easy access. You guys, you don't have to just go up and search it or whatnot, and you'll be able to have this play around with it in your own world, build it on a server or something. I don't know what people do with my ships nowadays. That's about it. I hope you have a great day.